Did you ever hear of anyone named Bradford?
Bradford Cohen. Bradford Cohen. Bradford Cohen. Bradford Cohen.
You know who Bradford is?
Joining us today is defense attorney Bradford Cohen.
My expert panel, Bradford Cohen, criminal defense attorney.
Brad Cohen is a defense attorney.
Attorney Bradford Cohen.
Bradford Cohen is a defense attorney. Some people may say you look familiar. You were on season 2 of The Apprentice.
Yes. Bradford is a very smart lawyer from Florida. He's a brilliant guy. He's running for office. He's doing fantastic things.
Criminal defense attorney and voice of reason, Bradford Cohen.
Bradford.
Celebrity attorney Bradford Cohen. Always love when you're in the building, Brad.
Let's unleash the lawyers. Bradford Cohen out of New York. What about the autopsy? It speaks for itself.
Well, I mean, it speaks for itself in terms of whether or not there was a homicide. Now they have to link that homicide to Drew Peterson.
Brad, does Wendy have a point?
No, absolutely not. You're charging an individual who's 14 or 15 years old with a felony offense that could follow them for the rest of their lives.
Let's just get together and monitor the children's cell phones.
They're catching it now by monitoring. They're catching it now by taking them back. The issue is this. When I got into a fight in a schoolyard, it was like you got together with your parents in the school.
Go ahead,
now,
Wendy. What's the problem
you're charged with aggravated battery. The thing that worries me the most is these pictures, this evidence was turned over to, you know, some guy on the internet as opposed to being turned over to the police.
I know Art Harris, and he's not just some guy on the internet, but I do agree with your point. He's not the police.
As much as they want to say that this is not an interrogation, if you're asking questions and you're prompting answers, that is considered an interrogation.
Did he get off easy, and if so, how did he do it?
No, I don't think he got off easy. The 180 days is like, you know, a TMZ wet dream. I would have rather seen him just do 30 days straight, no probation, no community service.
Wow.
Yeah, no, how's that? Quick one.
We don't know until we get to trial what the defense is actually going to do.
And usually that's a smart thing to do. I think that everyone's frustrated on the defense side. They feel she can't get a fair trial anywhere in this universe.
He gave her prescription pills, that he used death threats.
You don't really know what the truth is yet. I'm sure you're going to get to it, but she gets sued like on a weekly basis.
That does not negate the fact that Casey Anthony could have killed her daughter.
The problem is that the more you talk and the more you come up with different angles and different stories, that could cause a problem when they take the stand. And that's why you normally tell everyone, just keep your mouth shut.
So what's the deal? Do you get a kidney back?
I don't think that he's going to get the actual kidney back, but the value for the kidney is an interesting argument. Because what you have in the state of New York, an interspousal gift is treated as a marital asset, even if it is a gift.
An interspousal gift? You are such a lawyer.
As soon as I get into a room, I look around and I start surveying who do I think I can pick off in this room. One particular girl just looks like Cruella DeVille. No, he wasn't thwarting justice. His responsibility is not to call the police on your own client. Ethically, you cannot disclose something that your client tells you. Morally, is it bad? Yes. She seems overly aggressive, so I can tell that's someone that I'm gonna get going from day one.
He has a bar complaint, according to sources.
He's got 2 bar
that he told the private eye, don't call 911 if you find the body.
Correct.
You understand
we don't know
that?
If that is the bar. We don't know if that is the bar
Well, let's
complaint
just
made
go
by the
with
judge.
it.
We don't even know if the judge
Let's
made
just
a bar.
go with it, Cohen.
Okay,
You said it's not legitimate. The judge
It's
is
not.
apparently the one that filed it. So the judge knows less about the law than you, right?
Absolutely, because it's not a violation.
Good
If your
to
client tells you something, you are not allowed to disclose it. That's basic. You know that. I know that.
Obviously, the defense attorney has never given birth.
I feel like I am right now. I'm going through the pain, listening to you.
How?
Tell me what we're not seeing there.
What you're missing is and I think you actually saw it, is the compassion that he had.
Didn't ramp it up a little bit for the TV camera today?
Absolutely not. The only people that ramped it up in this case are the attorneys. I mean, you have one attorney that's got her own agent. You got another attorney that's positioning her client so he gets a better shot at the camera.
You know Judge Seidler.
Very well.
And you made an interesting comment. He was the only one in the room not playing to the camera.
This is the way he behaves in court. Like it or don't like it, he gets to the bottom line. He's kind of like Columbo. You know, everyone thinks he's fooling around, but at the end of the day, he comes to the right decision.
Sobbing when he's reading his decision?
Is it unusual for a judge to sob? Yes. But he's not afraid to show his compassion.
Maybe it was just a little over the top, Brad.
This is a probate court. This is not a criminal court. You're not in front of a jury. You are in front of a judge. And there are lax evidentiary rules.
Do you think he wants a TV show?
I think everybody wants a TV show. I want a TV show.
You want
got
a TV show, Brad?
Listen, who doesn't want his own TV show?
Mr. Cocky goes into this boardroom and says,
I don't need it.
I've never been accused of not being cocky, but in my mind, a good general goes to war with his soldiers, and I thought this might bring them all together. A natural leader would come to the top of the heap.
But by the way, I think he did say you were the best player in the boardroom.
Which I have to agree with him with.
Oh, man.
Definitely, he was right on that point.
I'm the king of gelato. You recognize me, don't you? I knew you did. Come on, how good is it? Player to player, it's good stuff. Come on.
A very special thank you to Bradford Cohen.
Special thanks to Bradford Cohen for being here.
Bradford Cohen, thanks for your time and your insight tonight.
Brad Cohen, good to have you on. Thanks so much for being here.
Brad Cohen, I know it's a complicated debate. Thanks so much for engaging in it for us.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks,
Always
guys.
great to see you.
Always nice seeing you.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you. It's very nice meeting you, too.
Somewhere, Bradford's watching.